You know, he doesn't exactly look like your governor. If anything, it looks the other way around. What's the story?
The story of how me and the Gov fell in together is an epic tale, full of laughter, thrills and tears. That's right! You're talking to none other than Yangus, the legendary bandit himself.
You're fast, but you won't get away from me this time.
The name's Angelo. I live at Mayella Abbey.
At last we can finish off that despicable Dormegus. Cool, blimey!
It is time we brought this little show to an end. Now, taste my true power!
There we go. Mike, thank you. Thank you, Or Chaos. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Izal. I was just saying hello to everyone. Hi, Maxie. Thanks for the turkey. Hello, Mr. Nick C. Aries Style. Indeed, holy shit, it is a stream. And hello, Or Chaos. Welcome, guys. Hello, Lasagna. And, yeah, it's hat day. But you know what? The reason I'm wearing a hat is because I need a haircut. And I'm at a point now where my hair is just out of control. And, so I didn't have time to tame it. Like, literally, I was hanging out in a CPG stream, and Brad was like, you want to stream? You know how Brad Pritchard does? Like, he basically asks me to stream next, and then he doesn't show up for the stream. Right, maybe he will. Who knows? Maybe he's already here. Anyways, so my hair is like just doing this crazy shit, so that's why when that's what the hair's doing, I need a haircut. But barring that, I need to like rewash it and dry it and put product in it and tame the shit out of it, and I just didn't feel like it today. So we're wearing my NASA hat that we got from it's the Aerospace Museum next to USC. Nice good. Which hair will I get cut? All of them. All of them, Nick. You know what? I don't skimp when it comes to haircuts. And I don't discriminate. Some of them I'll cut more than others, but they're all gonna get cut. All the ones at least up here on my head. Yeah, some other ones I'll let. I'm not a hairy guy anyways, but you know. So yeah, how's everyone doing? How's your Thanksgiving? Mine's been a mixed bag. There's some bad stuff happened again. This is like this time of year is becoming traditional for bad stuff. But we got food poisoning the night before Thanksgiving, so we had to cancel our Thanksgiving plans. So, but on the flip side, we got to stay home for 4 days and basically just relax. And with the move coming up and everything going on next month, and other stuff going on over the next few weeks, it was sort of just a welcome time to relax. Like, it was a Black Friday. I was trying hard to resist Black Friday deals for the last 4 days. I did pretty good for the most part. I mean, luckily I got a lot of nice not Christmas, birthday present donations from you guys. So I was able to let's see. I bought Assassin's Creed Origins because that was on sale for $20. And let me see. I've been having some shitty things happen since Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving was great. Hey, where is Brad? I was gonna say Brad is famous for prompting me to start streams after CPG ends and then not showing up. Sometimes, usually you show up, but been a couple times where I've been like, oh, I'm gonna do it for Brad. See, I'm even wearing the hat because my hair is like crazy, not tamed. I haven't tamed it today, so that's why for the first time you see me wear a hat, because I just decided I want to stream. But refused to go. Oh, I didn't go to the stores at all. Yeah, well, I know, but sometimes it takes me longer than that. Like, seriously, my system was having some issues. And so I actually had to uninstall a bunch of my hardware, like my microphones and my cams and everything, and restart my computer, and everything seems to be working now. But I did this thing a few days ago, like when I was playing Assassin's Creed Origins, I was having frame rate issues, so I looked up this optimization guide, and it was like a rabbit hole. It took me to this other video, but this guy spent a half hour saying all these things to do to tweak your system, and I think a couple of them screwed my stuff up, because he's trying to like make it so Windows like is bare bones and like doesn't do anything automatically almost, and I think for some reason it lost my ability to I don't know what happened. That, or I'm playing this game. It's my first time ever using an emulator, and I'm pretty sure it's like on the above board in terms of the site that we got the emulator from. But I've always been worried about like those things they're gonna corrupt my system and that sort of thing. Furious Dow. Gun Kid. Does it have a Roblox version on Switch? I don't know. I've never played any of the Dragon Quest games before, except on my iPhone I have Dragon Quest V. But I bought a couple big games like that and Final Fantasy IV on my iPhone, and I almost never play. It's just like I never play the games on my iPhone. So, anyways, and I was getting a really bad itch to get Dragon Quest XI because I was watching Brad play it a while ago, and it just looks like one of the main problems that I have with the Final Fantasy series, which is one of my favorite series, is that they change too much over time. Like, every game, there's certain familiar things that I love for nostalgia's sake, like chocobos and all that stuff, Mog, Moogles, whatever. But then, and I like the music, but every game, it's like it's constantly trying to completely reinvent itself to where the sort of the easy pace of the earlier games is just kind of gone. Like, combat's become really frantic, and you know, it's still doable. It's just a lot different. And so this is a series that seems like it's continued to modernize a little bit, but they're basically keeping their formula like pretty well intact over the years. Dragon Quest Builder. Oh, so you're serious, Gun Kid. All right. They have you disable services. That wasn't Black Viper. I forget. It was a site that everyone that seemed to be recommended, and they don't do ROMs anymore. But I forget what it was called. It was like MU Paradise or something. It was one of the biggest ones, and it had a pretty good reputation. But they don't actually offer ROMs or anything. But they still have all the the emulators and stuff. Hey, Guy James. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. It's hazy, you know. But here's what happened. As I was thinking about Dragon Quest XI, it's on sale for like $42, which I never played that much for a game. But I was really like, oh man, I really feel like playing a game like this right now. And then I was doing a little research, and I noticed that Brad was playing this before he played Dragon Quest XI. And then I looked at a few lists of which are the best in the series, and this game always comes out as #1 as best in the series. So I was like, all right. I never tried one before. Area Style. Yeah, Gun Kid with Final Fantasy. They're always trying to make it new, which, I mean, I guess in some ways that's cool, but somewhere after, I think after Final Fantasy X, it really kind of left the turn-based formula completely behind. I'm trying to remember if 13 was sort of turn-based. I don't know. But, like, 7 was still good. I remember I didn't like 8. 8 had some weird mechanics. 9 I felt like was pretty good, but every step they kept making more like real-time attack bars and all this other stuff. MU Paradise. Yeah, I think that was it, Guy James. Pokemon Red for an hour. Is that a... Goodness, is that a Yumi raid going on right now? Let me see what's going on here. Here it is. Welcome, Raiders! Welcome to... I'm going from my welcome screen to my welcome Raider screen. And an Nintagious raid on top of it. Holy moly! Hello, hello Yumi. Hello Airbending Eagle. Hello Beautiful TV. And hello Nintagious. Welcome, folks. Wait, were you guys teaming up, or did I get 2 different raids just by coincidence at exactly the same time? You got South Park Fractured But Whole. I was looking at... There were a lot of games that I was tempted to get, but I know I'm not going to have a lot of time to play a lot of games in the near future. And oh no, it's a Jared Shelton raid. Oh wait, or the Tonier raid. What? Is it a 3rd raid? Or is Jared just invented his own raid? How you doing, guys? Welcome. Yumi, thank you for the raid. And Nintagious, welcome, and thank you for the raid. And Jared, I don't know what a Tonier raid is, but thanks for bringing it, man. Good to see you. Total coincidence. Holy crap. Let me see. Now, I was seeing Final Fantasy III. I was talking with people about the JRPGs and why I felt like playing this game. 13, you can only control one character at a time, and it was just... Yeah, it was weird, guy. Final Fantasy 13 was weird. Final Fantasy ruined it themselves. Not interested in Final Fantasy, God of War, but the story. Yeah, I mean, 15 I kind of got into and I enjoyed. 13 I had a hard time with. I never finished 15 though. And I think I got to scroll up Nick saying he was playing Fallout 76. You've been playing Skyrim even though you picked up Fallout 76. I feel so bad about what I've been hearing about Fallout 76. I mean, I had a feeling it was going to disappoint some people because of the style of game, as they described it. It sounds like it's got a lot of other bad thing going on. Jeppy1, thank you for the subscription. That is very much appreciated. And I see Jeppy1 in the Tonier raid. So we did. It all comes together. It all comes together. These raids. So thank you guys for that, for making that happen to me. Oh, playing Overwatch? Thank you for... Oh, you damn sure I'm a subscribe. Thank you, Jeppy. And so you did. Oh. Yeah, we'll see, but I don't know. Fallout 76 never really sounded that interesting, but it seemed... I was waiting to see. Because I was into playing... like Conan Exiles, which is a similar, I would call it similar genre of game, and I got burnt out on it. So, hey, there's Tonya Formula. Welcome, and JMT, welcome on the raid. I just got 3 raids at the same time. How insane! All I was looking for was a quiet evening and play some JRPG, but then I got bombarded with love. So thank you guys. It's just talking about how it's it's been a rough holiday weekend. We got some food poisoning before Thanksgiving, and so on Thanksgiving all we had was like Sprite and crackers. It was pretty, but we made up for it. And hello, Ali, welcome. Let me see. Yeah, there's a lot of terrible. Fallout 76 has a lot of very bad, almost universally being panned by commentators. But I've seen a few people just say, hey, I like this game. Like 10-minute break, Lalo. I think he made a special video just to say, hey, I'm actually having a lot of fun with this game. So if you think you're going to like it, don't listen to people. Isn't just a thing kind of awful? I don't know. I don't want to get because I feel like people are too eager to jump on like trash talking games, and Fallout 76. I feel like they might have made some missteps, but I'm not sure how much of it. I mean, I feel like the stuff that people are bitching about the most is like exactly what they said they were gonna. It's like they described what they were gonna provide, and I remember at the time thinking, I don't know if that sounds all that exciting, you know. So I don't know, you know, aside from the bugs and crap like that, AI issues and other stuff. I don't know. Never played Fallout. You want to try 76? Personally, I mean, I would wait. I would wait and see what they do with it. Unless you look at it now and you watch some other people play it and think you'd have fun with it, because people have had fun with it. So, but it's just not. If you pay $60 for it, I don't know if that's worth it. Get a like spike going, hitting that like spike. I can't even see how many likes I've got. So, anyways, I think I'm gonna get this game going. Now I just got this game set up last night, working on my system, and so I played a little bit. But I think I'm gonna start a new game just for the stream, just to screw around.
45 seconds of gameplay.
And this is the kind of game that is big enough that it's almost no way I'm gonna end up. There's almost no way it's gonna become like I'll stream it from the beginning to end, because I just don't stream. I don't stream enough to. This game's got like 100 hours. I don't stream enough to make a full playthrough of something like this. Come on, game. There we go. So let me know if volume is too loud on this game once we get going, because it seemed kind of loud. There we go. I don't know where Mike is, Jared. But I know he's busy. He works a lot now, and weird hours. Well, I'm gonna wait till I get into game, or let me see. I'll turn it down a little bit now. But then I think I'm gonna need to, I'm gonna just need to change the in-game settings, because they're a little bit noisy. Yeah, cinematic's nice, and then I've been able to tweak it a little bit, and, like, make the in-game graphics nicer than they would have been. Where's Jake? I don't know. This is actually pretty late for Dark Jake on a weekday, because he works too, so he might not. And he didn't even stream today. He had a thing saying he had things to take care of, so he's probably busy. And hello, beautiful TV. Let me see. I read your comment, but I didn't say your thing. We gotta blame Yumi instead, Airbending Eagle. All right. We'll just be... Wait, should I be G-Law? Yeah, I'll be G-Law. Why the hell not? We'll do memory card. There. I'll do slot 2. Oh, that's right. He was playing Red Dead Redemption. I must be thinking about a tweet, like, over the weekend at some point. Yeah, blaming Mike was a big thing back in... Was it 2016? Maybe it's 2017. Early 2017? Don't blame Al. But I think at a certain point, Mike got blamed for too many things. And he's like, he didn't, you know, he kind of was like, I don't want to be blamed for stuff anymore. Not in so many words, but it seemed like that's what happened. Okay. Shoshana, oh my gosh, an oldie but a goodie. Thank you for that, Brad. That's one throwaway comment. My quest has begun. Yumi is the Sith Empress of YouTube gaming. That sounds pretty sinister. Weak. This game is so... It's so... cute. I was showing my wife the monsters and stuff in it, and she was cracking up. Oh, let's not have any sound issues, okay? It's all Cthulhu nowadays.
Oi, Gov! It's gonna get dark if we hang about here much longer.
Damn, Jared! I remember Matu's in the streamer house, and he was messing on a stream talking stupid. There, you got it. Dude, I got a game going on over here, man. Look at all this game that's happening. Read my last comment in all caps, dude. As long as I'm looking at chat, I might as well... That's okay, man. I might as well make sure I'm not missing anything awful. Alright. See, it looks like for the most part, people are talking amongst themselves. I'm messing with you, Jared. I just saw those all caps and it was like, whoa!
Let's head into town. There's better places than this to spend an evening. Shake a leg, Gov.
Oh. Alright. So see... I just have to convince this thing that I'm playing with a PlayStation 2 controller. It's a privilege, not a right. And a lot of times it's not even a privilege. It just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen for a lot of people. Let me see. All right. What are we doing?
I've probably said it before, but it beats me how you ended up working for an old codger like him. Not that I can talk, though, eh? Guess people say the same thing about me, working for you.
Old codger? I do hope you're not referring to me. What would you know? A lowlife like you wouldn't recognize nobility if it came up and bit you on the
I don't know.
Dilly-dallying. Where's the princess? I can't see her anywhere.
I don't know what the hell that is on his head. Area style. There. Oh.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble, Gov.
All right, Gov. It's dangerous slimes. It's like, I like the little smiles. It's not just liquid, it's slime. Look at that, they got a, they just look so happy. Ooh, I got a medicinal herb. Sweet.
Well, they certainly took us by surprise, but nothing we couldn't handle, eh? Now, where's the princess? Where's my Medea? My precious one and only daughter?
Stream should be good, as far as what I can see. Everyone else? I've so perfect stream health. The area Sal's having a loading issue. Stream is good on there. Okay, I think it's just you, Area Sal. At least in this case. I've been having a lot of internet issues over the past month or two, so that's why I'm a little extra vigilant if people are having issues, because there have been like a number of my streams have a part A and a part B over the last few weeks because it shuts down in the middle. There's the princess.
There you are. Thank goodness you're safe, my dear.
Hey, hey, the horse princess is back. I say we make a move now, before it gets dark.
Alright. Oh, it's getting dark though. Look at those red skies. Blood red skies. So beautiful. Oh, not updating. So, how many people have played this game? I know Brad played it. I watched your stream, and you played it when it came out, but you've never finished it. And I believe you titled your stream another JRPG I'm never gonna finish. But I'm not well versed with this series, but it universally seems like everyone who has gotten into the series says this is the best game in the series. Exactly 0, Nintendo's? Yeah. Dragon Quest XI looked really good. Getting this is what I did to prevent myself from spending $42 on number 11. Yeah, 11 looks really nice. But yeah, and I think it was you, when I asked you how 11 was, you said, well, if you like Dragon Quest games, you'll like this one. Which made me think, if I played 8, it's probably, and a lot of people like, almost universally, everyone seems to like 11. But it seems like it's not that dated for the way the series works, going back to 8. Can we play is it Yangus? What's his name? I like how the cutscenes look like garbage, but the in-game graphics look really good.
Yes!
Because of the emulator.
Here we are. If my memory serves me correctly, this is the place. This is the town where Master Rylus lives.
Hold your horses, Grandad. I thought it was Dalmagus we was after.
I am not your granddad. And of course Dulmagus is our man. He's the one who turned Medea and I into such laughing stocks. But that dastardly magician can't hide from us forever. We must track him down and lift this confounded curse. Oh, just look at my poor Medea. And we'd only just settled on her engagement to the Prince of Argonia. That's why it's imperative we locate Rylus. Will you go and find him?
Yes, of course I will. It's the king. He's turned into like a Yoda slug monster, but he's still the king.
That's the spirit. I knew I could rely on you. I'll be waiting here.
So, about this series, though, it says 7 is the hardest to play. I think, yeah, I heard some of the entries when they're changing technology. Sometimes they've gone through episodes where the games end up looking crappy, or they're changing art styles a little bit. Okay, hold on a minute. Let's see if we can do something about the damn sound. Okay, let me know if this is... if it's too low. I've turned my overall desktop audio back up a little bit. Because I don't want all my other stuff, like my notifications and stuff, to be real slow, so I want to turn it down in game and then see how that works. But if it needs to go down more, let me know. Or if it needs to go, if I turn it down too much, let me know that too.
You weren't thinking of going without me, I hope?
Everything sounds great. Oh, hey, Dark Lynn. How you doing?
I'm the best there is when it comes to looking for people. It's my piece of resistance, as they say.
Yeah, as he says. Oh yeah, I gotta go in the church and confess. I think I'm gonna do that first thing. Oh yeah, there's the fire. You think that it kind of ruins... You think the voice acting ruins the game? It's super cartoony, but I don't know if... I guess I can't really compare it. I don't find it too jarring any more than I would any anime acting. Things going well. Oh yeah, it's the this lady. Oh, the lack of voice acting would ruin it. Yeah, I kind of like the voice acting, but it is everything in this game is extremely cartoony and cute. Maybe I should do memory card slot 2 for this one. Alright, we're doing G-Law. Yeah, Strom is a go-to name for characters in my own, like, warrior characters. Just when I play games in general. That's a common name that I use. You never played a single Dragon Quest game before? Me neither, pretty much. Let's see what's going on here. So we're looking for a magician. Let's see. But I was watching Brad play some of 11 and 8 and 11. And I was thinking, like, this seems like just a real kind of soothing, very nostalgic. It's kind of like, it's a little bit like the way I might have wished the Final Fantasy series had gone in terms of evolution. You watch streamer, yeah. Oh, you have watched the streamer play the series? An old journal of some kind. The great wizard finally reached Fairbury after a long and arduous journey. Welcoming such a great sage to our town is a truly unparalleled honor. Long may the sage and his descendants stay in the town of Fairbury. Huzzah! Best character in the game? I like him so far. A few points ahead of the Yoda dude. You're hungry, but it's too lazy to eat. Oh, that's quite the conundrum. I'm never too lazy to eat. I'm frequently too lazy to prepare anything to eat because we tend not to have a whole lot of, like, pick up and eat food in our house. Usually you gotta kind of, like, prepare. Are you one of the congregation, my child? Oh, you're new in town. You say you're looking for someone. What, Master Rylus? Almighty Goddess, help these poor souls. Forgive me for speaking frankly, but you must leave this town immediately. Believe me, it's for your own good. Alright. Well, how come? You must leave Fairbury at once. I don't wish to be rude, but there will be consequences if you stay here. Alright. Priest? Father? You have that problem all the time? Curious style? Wait, who's leaving? We can't stay here? Oh, I got a pot. Well, what? Hold on. I'm still not used to this inventory system. Let's see, I need to transfer. Oh, this is better than what... He doesn't have a shield, so... There we go. You're all leaving? What started that? Didn't I... Oh, oh, you mean in the game? Okay. Right, you really get immersed into these role-playing games, don't you, Arius? Al. He's like, I don't want anything bad to happen to me. I'm out of here. He's playing a role. Alright, so the whole point of going up there is just to see the nice view, I think. Oh, pots. Because that's the best thing to do. This is one of those games. This was locked, wasn't it? Where you can break and destroy everything you come across, no matter where it is. Right in the middle of church. Just bust shit up. You might find like a little healing potion or something. Yeah? How rude. As long as it's a pot or a basket. And Zelda taught you to break. It's so funny because I'm so... Like, you play games where if you take something out of someone's house, it's considered stealing. There's a seed of defense. I think that... Let me see. Increases the resilience. This permanently increases. Okay, well, I'm using that for myself. Have a little G-Law resilience. Permanent. Let's see. Let's look around for... Because I don't think... These pots don't work. It has to be like empty pots. You're looking for someone? Why don't you go to the pub there? Nothing the barman don't know about this place. Not chaotic either. And of course, one of the first thing I did, I played through this intro area earlier today, and the first thing I did was see if I could jump down the well, and of course I could. There's a treasure chest at the bottom. So, he just found a shield. Okay, so Brad has played a few of these. It looked like the character, at least... I don't know what the continuity is between them. I know a lot of them are pretty much... They take place... Some of them take place in the same world as other ones, but they're supposed to be separate stories. But it looks like the character in this game is the same character from 11. At least from, like, the cover art. But I don't know if that's the case. But I'm trying to figure out if this is... If, like, this ties in with 11 somehow, or it just happens to be someone that wears the exact same outfit. Not the same character. Okay, okay, you just wear the same clothes. That's what... I think I saw some screenshot or something for 11, and it was literally wearing the exact same thing as this guy, and I was like, what was I doing? Items. Just gonna see who could use the shield. It's more of a benefit for me, so I'm gonna use it. Yeah, put that bitch on. There we go. I have the leather shield now. Let's see, let's break in everyone's house. Silas was arguing with that jester. He sounded mighty angry. Still up to your devious tricks, are ya? He was saying. Here's some barrels for me to... You wanna play as Yangus? Ariasal, you're free to quietly play however you want by yourself. In silence. To yourself. Hey. That's that. I'm just afraid if I give you permission, you're just gonna start... You might start doing real weird things in my chat. I don't know. It's all this cheerful music. It's like, oh, I'm busting your shit up. What do you got over here? Shelves? I'll make your shelves my bitch. Alright, that was it. All he had was a couple things to bust up. And there was another door. Oops. Wait a minute. I lost my sense of direction. Can I go in here? Oh, it's this guy. Same guy. Okay. I got turned around. There was a door here, too. Now, I think... I shattered his barrels. Yeah, and he's just sort of like, hello there, young man. Gonna come in here. Now, see, this guy gave me a little start because he's like, what's your problem? What are you doing coming the back way, eh? Front door is around the other side. But you must... you must be new to this game. Yeah, I am. I knew it. How about I give you a few pointers to get you started then? Listen, having a load of weapons and armor knocking around your bag won't do you no good. You got to equip them. That's right. That's good. Thank you. It's awesome advice. Let's have a look at these chests here. Locked. I'm assuming at some point in the game I'm going to get a... like some sort of an awesome rogue character that can unlock shit. J. Jonah Jameson would want a picture of you for the Duke. I'm a menace! I don't know why I'm coming in here. I don't think I can afford anything. Yet. I can't... I don't have anything to sell either. No, I'm not going to spend it on this. I think I'll use healing herbs. That's what I'm going to spend all whatever money I have. I have to keep looking down at my controller because I'm not used to using, like, where are the buttons on the controller? It's so not muscle memory for me to use a controller. No healing herbs. All weapons damage is the only stat that matters. Brad has played this game a lot more than I have. He wouldn't be saying that unless it was true. No, I was getting my ass handed to me. It's turn-based, you know? They all get a turn. You don't regenerate between battles like in all the cushy modern role-playing games. Look, she's so busy. It's... Who are you anyway? If you're looking for my husband, he's just over there. See, no one's like really... Pardon me, ma'am. Nice vase. Be a shame if something were to happen to it. What else? Oh, hey, buddy. I was just chatting up your wife. She said you were over here. I can't believe Calderasha. What happened to him? Who's it? It's such a shame for poor Valentina. Okay. That's the fortune teller, the town fortune teller. Get me a picture of you. Get me pictures of G-Law. He's a menace. I feel like I should talk like Yangus. Hey, Gavna. Do the, He'd be more the type that would walk into someone's house and be like, hey, that's an awfully nice barrel you got there. It'd be a shame if something was to happen to it. Let's see. Oh, barrels. This is me cleaning up the town and being rewarded for it with medicinal herbs and coins. The side character speaking Morse code. Yeah, that's total. That's a back in the old days, that's all of them did. Even the major cutscene, like Final Fantasy VI. Welcome to Fairbury. Are you here looking for that key too? What? No, but I'll say yes, because why not? What's a key? Especially the stocky one. What writing on my face? Who's got it written on me head? This should be voice acted, right? We're thieves. You're looking for a thief's key. I could tell as soon as I laid eyes on you. I didn't see this before. Those boxes are strangely... they're strangely invincible. What is this key? Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna say no. Maybe she'll explain what the hell she's talking about. Here, try this again. No. Can't go telling everyone. Alright. Hey, Stone. What's up, man? Can I drive big rigs in this game? Let me see. I'm not sure. Let's see if my emulator has a mod for that. There you go. Is Yumi? I doubt Yumi's still here to appreciate this. Follow me, truck. Oh, hello! Honestly, a jester. If that man was a jester, I'll eat my hat! If he'd show us any decent tricks, that would have been one thing. But all he did was teach the kids a load of mumbo-jumbo. You like watching the game from the comfort of a semi? It could get you a lot less... Alright, man. Just get into it, you know? Get a move on them chops. He's trying to get away. Let's chase me inside. Pities. Alright. Let's see what you got here, lady. Got any clothes for me? I'm just gonna go through your shit. Oh, look, an antidote. What you got over here, ma'am? Mum? I'm not good at accents. Ah, look at these barrels. I feel like I'm being followed. There's no getting away from it. Wherever I go, it's shy though. When I walk towards it, it backs up. It's just messing with me. Yeah. What do you got? The armor shop. Oh, I'm not buying any of that. Not right now. I'm gonna get a bandit's grass skirt. No, I'm not. For now, I'm gonna rely on the field. Finding loot in the field. Tell Genghis about it. About the truck. It's an awfully nice inn you got here. Nice pottery. Don't you forget it. Now give me a discount on a room. The finest inn. I'm afraid we're just cleaning the rooms at the moment. Would you mind coming back a little later? I don't mind. Just gonna have me a look upstairs anyway. Welcome to the Weary Wanderer, Fairbury's oldest inn. I'm here to make your travels more comfortable and explain a few things. Any seasoned traveler would know it already, of course, but if you'd only just set out, it might be useful. Oh yeah, would you like to hear it? Would I? X is a really useful button that lets you do all sorts of things, like chat to people and pick up items. Not on this controller, it doesn't. This is Xbox. X does something completely different. Alright, I know the buttons. Alright, I didn't know this is what she was going to tell me. Nope, I don't even have a box button. Get off me. The old smash and dash. Alright, here. No, I don't want to learn more. That's good. Now, she could tell me how I should spec my characters. That's more the kind of information I'm not sure. Before, I just started putting points into the weapons that they happen to already have. So I was putting swords in for this guy. And then, Yangus has got, oh, Yangus has got a club, so I just started giving points in the club. Let me look through your books. I'm surprised you didn't, like, tear the book in half. Find, like, coins in it or something. Ladies' man. It's a quarterly journal called King of Adventure. Getting ready to head on your first exciting journey into this wonderful world of ours? Here's a tip for all you novice explorers. On your travels, always keep an eye out for treasure chests in unexpected places. Who left them there? Who cares? It's finders keepers in the wild world of adventuring. Think of them as divine gifts from the great goddess, placed there just for you. That's how I'll look at it when I find them in someone's house too. In any event, you'll find plenty of interesting loot and treasure chests, so keep your senses sharp and your eyes peeled. Okay, I just realized I forgot to take this off. Yeah, it's a area style. It's like at the exact same time. I was like, yeah, this is probably not so great. Gila finds a cypress stick and puts it in the bag. It puts the cypress in the bag. Let me see, here's some more bags. Let me check these sacks. Yep, this town's got a lot of cool stuff for me. Can I take the shield? No. Any more of those sacks hanging on the wall? Those are pretty sweet. It's precisely because we'd heard such fine things about this Calderasha fellow that we came all the way here. But it's utter rubbish. Calderasha? More like Balderdasher. He's useless layabout. If it's true that he was once great, it must have been a great many years ago. Eeriest Elf, typically, he seems to have a lot of identity crises here in my stream. I'll give you a hint, he's not Gila. Yeah, I can make a garden out of it. None of these books are interesting. Alright. Hey, wake up, lady! How could anyone be so spiteful? He said I'll never see it again, my precious ring! And then you know what he said? He said, even if I did find it again, it wouldn't go over my fat finger. Damn. I've never been so insulted in all my life. Wow, that was pretty cold. Was it this guy right here said that to her? He looks like the type. Look at his face. He looks like an asshole. Alright. Let me see. He's got a bag back there. It's time to check for the back door. Picky Wailing Quentin. Not this game. Yes, this game. The party obtains 3 gold coins. Now I'm gonna look at the bookshelf. It's an awfully nice bookshelf you got here. Be a shame if someone... I can't do anything with it. You got off lucky this time, bub. I have a fever, and the only prescription is more sap. Okay. Went around back and broke that guy's sack. As you do, you know. Let me see. Here, time to go to the item vendor. Ah, customers. What? You're not buying? Oh, I see. You're looking for someone. Well, you might be short of a few things, eh? Are you still gonna sell me shit anyway? That's okay. I have things to sell now. Give him the old poke and tickle. Grabbing his sack. That'd be cool. It's like when I turn level 5. See, G-Law has learned poke and tickle. I like... There's the dancing devils in this game. You remember those people who played this? They made me laugh. Like, their thing is they do this dance. They do this, like, alluring dance, and then they look at you all... They look over their shoulder at you, like, while they're wiggling their ass. And it charms your character into dancing so they can't fight. Let's see. Did I have something to sell? No? Yeah, that club. The cypress stick. Is crap. No one needs it. Gonna go because I'm about to become one of those random sleeping NPCs. Alright, every time I see a sleeping NPC, I'll make sure to think fondly of our time together. Here, Stout. No. I want to buy some stuff. Yes. I want to buy medicinal herbs. I want to buy a lot of them. Here, we'll put them in the bag. Is there any reason to carry them on my person? You can always access the bag, right? Let's get out of here. Oof. Alright. So now I'm going to go to the tavern and progress the story. Because that's what happens next. Hey, it looks like the guy that runs the armor shop. It's just like, this is all bare-chested and he wears a big helmet. Just one after work, really. Hits the spot, so what do you want with me then? You're looking for someone? Get out of here. Why are you boring me with that rubbish? There's a pub. You're supposed to relax. If you're too tense, have a drink or let it all out on the battlefield. At least you could put your attention to good use out there. You know, if you psych yourself up enough, your attacks and magic get more powerful. So save it for fighting, alright? Remember, increase your tension by psyching up. Decrease it by having a drink. Alright. That's good. It's good advice. Hey, lady. I'm into the bunny outfit. I love seeing new faces. You're not from around here, are you? Is that little creature in your pocket? This would be a total health violation in real life, but here they think it's so adorable. It's so adorable. What's its name? Tee-hee-hee. Munchie, a cute name for a cute little fellow. Well, Munchie, enjoy your stay. You should dress like that guy. His straps for a shirt and a gimp mask. Yeah, you know, just go down to the local tavern dressed like that. But do I need to get ripped first? That guy's pretty ripped. I don't know if it would look the same if I did it. He's your miserable excuse for a fortune teller, that Calderasha. He was famous once, you know. They called him the Great Calderasha. But look at him now. His fortune telling's gone to pot since he started spending every day in here. The only glass he stares into these days is the one he drinks out of. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe he started drinking after his fortune telling to the dogs. Who knows?
Haven't you had enough, Mr. Calderasha, sir? I'm sorry, but I've got a business to run. This, haphazard fortune-telling of yours is costing me a fortune in free drinks.
What? My fortune-telling? Haphazard? Are you a complete fool?
I like this guy.
Let me tell you something for free. All fortune-telling is haphazard. What do you expect? Anyway, so what if I saw it? So what if I foretold the fire? If I tried to stop it, then what? It would only have led to another disaster. That's what.
I feel like I need to turn the voices up just one notch.
I'm sorry, Mr. Calderasher, sir. I don't follow. If you're saying you knew about the fire, shouldn't you at least have warned Master Rylus?
Yes, poor Rylus. How many times I argued with the old man. I cannot believe he's gone.
Yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna bump that up. Maybe it was just that one scene, but it seemed like the voice was getting a little bit drowned out by the music. Hey, buddy.
What? What is it? You! Come, show your face to the great Calderasha. Yes, yes.
Quick! Quick! Everyone come quick! There's a monster in town!
What?
Just come and see! The whole town's gone crazy!
He looks like Mr. Satan. I thought he looked kind of like, trying to remember the name of that. What's the name of that singer? Frank Zappa. He doesn't sound like Frank Zappa. He looks like Frank Zappa. Maybe a little more mullet going on. Alright, excuse me. We want to get down the courtyard, but it's mayhem down there. There's a monster loose. In the town, you know. You could get hurt if you get caught up in all. You better not go down there. Whoa. Akira Toriyama certainly has a style. I'm not familiar with that. Alright, I'm just gonna go down there because that's where the crowd seems to be assembled. It's a big action scene.
What the? This ain't good, Gov. Come on!
Oh, okay. They do look pretty much identical. Alright, Gov.
Look lively!
Those fools.
Oh, it's hideous.
Get out! Get out, monster! You're not welcome here!
They're all scared of them. They're all scared of like this Yoda-looking dude.
Oh, that was right on the... Oh,
Oh, the horse is pissed. People, what a bunch of bastards.
well, that was a fine reception. Don't they realize who I am?
He's king.
Judging a book by its cover, don't they know it's what's inside that counts?
Yeah, you can say that again.
Oh, okay, Nick. I had no idea what the reference was, but not only have I not played this game or the other Dragon Quest games, beyond that, I have no idea who the designers are.
So then, Did you manage to find Master Rylus?
No.
What? He's dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh.
Oh, I shouldn't have skipped him saying no, 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 no.
Well, I suppose there's no point crying over spilt milk. It's Dulmagus we're after.
Dulmagus?
He's the one who cursed the princess and I, after all. I had hoped Rylus might be able to help us locate him. But it seems we'll just have to track Dulmagus down by ourselves. With Rylus gone, we have nothing further to gain from staying here. Let's be on our way.
Wait!
Hmm?
Please wait. I'm sorry to come running after you like this. It's just that I wanted to ask you a favor.
It's funny because I'll forget to hit the button, and it's like it creates all these awkward pauses where she's like, "Wait," and then they all just like stand and look at her, and I'm waiting for something to happen. I'm like, "Oh shit."
Are you not afraid of me, young lady?
I dreamt about you. I dreamt that some people came to town with a strange creature. It was sort of halfway between a human and a monster. And I dreamt that they could make wishes come true.
A strange creature? Are you referring to me?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
Oh.
Not to worry. I've had worse things said to me today. You know, you remind me of my Medea. You're about the same age. Anyway, you say you had a dream about me. Most peculiar.
I'm sorry. I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Valentina, daughter of the great fortune teller Caldarasha. If you could just come to my house, I'll explain everything there. It's by the well, at the far end of town. I'll be waiting for you.
What was she rabbiting on about? Come round my house, she says.
Magnificent! She wasn't afraid to look at me at all, not one bit. Oh, she reminds me of my Medea. We must give this young girl a helping hand. Right then, my boy. Go and find the house by the well and see what it is she wants. Me? I'll wait here with the princess. We don't want to cause any more of a stir.
Just so. Okay. So the well was in the back corner of this upstairsy part. Oh yeah, I missed a thing. This was locked before. Hello?
Ah, you came. I'm so sorry. I must have drifted off. How rude of me. I wanted to ask you a favor about this crystal ball. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Perhaps I should start from the beginning?
Oh yeah. Sure.
Of course. Let me explain. My father, Caldarasha, was once a really famous fortune teller. Lost treasure, missing people. There was nothing the great Caldarasha couldn't help people with. But then one day, he lost his powers. All of a sudden, nothing he foretold turned out to be true anymore. It's probably because he stopped using a real crystal ball.
Just
this
like
glass ball isn't...
The glass. Just like in the olden times, Nick.
Valentina, what is going on here?
Nothing worse than a drunk fortune teller.
How many times have I told you not to touch my crystal ball? What? Aren't you that boy from the pub? What brings you here? Ah, never mind.
You know who he reminds me of? Balzio!
I do not know what my
Except
daughter
he's
has
got
asked you,
hair.
but you can forget it. I do not need your help. I am fine as I am. I am going to bed. Valentina, say your farewells and show our young visitor to the door.
Don't touch my crystal Balzio!
I'm sorry about my father. But whatever he says, he's the one who's really suffering since he lost his powers. That's why I wanted to ask you this favor. Can you find him a crystal ball? One that's big enough to bring back his powers?
Sure.
Really? You will? Oh, this is exactly how it all happened in my dream.
Okay.
So far, everything's come true. I also dreamt that there's a crystal ball hidden deep inside the cave, under the big waterfall to the south of town.
Ooh.
I suppose only the daughter of the great Caldarasha could know a thing like that.
Sure. Okay, so far, everything's come true. In my dream, there was a crystal ball hidden deep inside a cave under the big waterfall to the south of town. And. Alright, so let's first have a look around your house and see if you have anything that can aid me in my cause. Do you have any fortune teller clothing I can take and sell? Oh, coins, I'll take coins for sure. Here's a barrel. Oh, I didn't even see that. Yeah, money. It says fidgety. Any more? Okay, let's see. He's sleeping. Wake up! Yes, yes. I don't know. I don't know if I want to know what he's dreaming about right now. So it's time to get out of here. Hey, please, do touch my crystal balls. We have a quest to find balls. A ball, one ball.
I see. Magnificent! Such devotion to her father. I'm impressed. Just how a daughter should be. And if this Caldarasha gets his powers back, there's nothing he can't find, am I right?
See, this will all work out, won't it?
Then we'll kill two birds with one stone. If everything goes according to plan, we'll find out where that hateful Dulmagus is. The time's getting on. Medea and I will stay outside. That's the last time we set foot in a barbaric town like this. But you should spend the night at the inn and rest well, so that you're ready to take on the world tomorrow.
Well, it's time to get Bal to the Walzio. No, I don't think he had a catchphrase except for shouting his own name. Balzio!
In the morning, we leave for the waterfall cave.
And now the inn works. That was brilliant. The old man you came with slept in his wagon outside of town last night. Anyway, have a safe trip. Less of a trode, more of a fro. see, I think I have to go out this way. Now this is sort of story-wise the point that I'm at in the game that I was playing earlier. I started last night. And it's because, at least for me, I found going straight to the... I can go in the cave, but if I go straight to the waterfall, I get my ass handed to me. So yeah, I actually have to explore around a little bit and level. I think I need to gain some ranks and stuff before I can handle the boss in the waterfall cave. Ah, Gila, I was starting to think you'd got lost. Right, let's go to the waterfall cave and see if we can find that crystal ball. Medea and I will be right behind you. If you have any trouble, feel free to consult us. I'm sure there's nothing we can't solve if we put our heads together. Away we go! Army of Dark Raid? What? What? Hold on, do I have my thing where I can make raids happen? Whoa! Welcome, Raiders, welcome! What's that? Joss VD and Mr. Dark Jake 13. How you doing, guys? Welcome to my super awesome Dragon Quest VIII stream. You ever played this, Dark Jake? This seems like it would be your kind of game, but I don't know if it's... Well, yeah, they were on Nintendo's before. They hop systems around. I was just feeling an itch for this game. I've never really played this series either. But I was watching Brad stream it a few weeks ago, a couple months ago. Here, let's go for the slime. Kill the slime. Look at them lips. But yeah, I've just been in the mood to play this. It just seems like such a friendly, happy game. Is that the problem? I didn't buy... I don't think I had enough money to buy him a better weapon, Brad. And hello, Marshall. Welcome in on that raid. We're just here attacking some lips. Each party member sees 5... Whoa!
Justice!
Marshall Troopa has become a Lawhawk. Oh, thank you for your subscription. It is very much appreciated. Now hold on a second. Is it me, or has the music gotten super loud again? Did it like reset itself? Oops. Wrong button. No, it's still... Did the music get too loud, or is it good? Because I thought we had it good, but all of a sudden that music was sounding loud in my ears. So, let me see. I'm just going to run around. You can still hear me fine, though. Contagious! Oh my gosh. Yeah, big old lurker, you. Let me see. Well, as long as I can still be heard fine. That's the main thing. It did get a little loud. Hey! See, they're following me everywhere I go, so I never feel lonely. Here, I'll turn down my desktop sound just a nudge. Yeah, I've never played this series, but after seeing some, like Brad and some other people stream it, I started thinking, like, because one of the things about Final Fantasy that I have had kind of a problem with is they try so hard to reinvent everything, like their combat system, and every game feels, there's some nostalgia to it, but they all feel super, like, I don't know, like different games almost. And after a point, I just started thinking, like, man, I kind of wish they would just go back and make a game that felt like Final Fantasy VII or some of their earlier stuff. And like this, you know, like, they started in Final Fantasy... Well, 7's the first one I remember where they had the real-time, like, the action, the bars that filled up. So, like, even though it was on pause, you had to keep track of, like, timed bars filling up. And Yeah, this is like, I can literally, if I don't do anything, nothing happens. It's very chill. All the monsters in this game are adorable, man. Here, let's attack the lips. He calmly washes his face. And that one attacks. Oh yeah, Octopath Travel looked pretty good. Get him! Yeah, we can't have these cats calmly washing their faces. It's threatening. Oh, I got a treasure chest. The medicinal herb. Speaking of medicinal herbs, it's probably time. I can go a little further before I heal myself. You need to catch up on Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I would consider an RPG. It's more like an action RPG. On PS2. Yeah, I played the first one. I never finished it, actually, but I played I had the first one. And I think I didn't... I forget why I stopped playing it. Did it get hard? For some reason, I never finished it. Might have gotten hard. Oh, satyrs. Look how jolly. Look how jolly all the monsters look. It's basically the only RPG you have. Okay. Yeah, I remember liking that game. But I've been on PC ever since then. So... I really wanted to buy Dragon Quest XI. But I was like... It was on sale for $42. I never spend that much for games. So I was poking around and looking about the series, and most of them aren't on PC. Like, none of them are on PC, except for some spin-off titles, except for 11. And I kept hearing 8 was the best, 8 was the best. And I remember Brad streamed 8. I was like, I bet I could find a way to get 8 working on my computer. They just all wanted the party, one way or the other. Oh, I gained a level. Yangus gained a level. Whoa, okay, sweet. Let's see, how's the old health doing? 10? I feel like I better heal myself. Here. Just getting, once we get down to like 10 or less, I start getting a little nervous. Oh. About to head out, almost midnight. Yeah, same here. Oh gosh, it is almost midnight. Yeah, I didn't want to stay up too late tonight, but I knew I wanted to play this a little bit, and I was thinking it'd be cool. This would be just like a chill game to stream and just hang out. Since Brad wanted me to stream, why not? Why not? A lot of modern JRPGs are out on Steam. They're very fan-servicey anime games. I have, like, the Trails in the Sky. I have the first one of that. But for some reason, like, the girl, the main character girl, gets on my nerves. It almost feels like, as like, cartoony as this is, that almost felt too kiddish to me or something. Like, that's a problem I have with a lot of, like, anime style stuff, is they just seem too, like, to get on my nerves. Although I have Tales of Berseria, that one actually looked good, but the thing is about it is it has this, like, real-time action combat that I was like, I'm not in the mood for that. I want to have, like, a classic, like, this style of combat goes all the way back to the mid-80s. Some guy obsessed Dragon Balls. It's like, yeah, it's the same dude that does Dragon Ball Z. I actually recently watched a history, like someone put together a history documentary-ish type video about this series and about the history of RPGs in general. And it was talking about the Ultima games, and the first Dragon Quest looks like an Ultima game. Like that was my first RPG ever. It was on an Apple computer. It was Ultima 4, and I loved it. And I don't think I could play it now. I tried it a couple years ago because it was free on GOG, but it's really rough today. But when I saw like the earliest footage from the first Dragon Quest game, it literally looked just like Ultima. I don't know Akira Toriyama or Clan of the Grey Wolf. Is that the Dragon Balls guy? We're treading into territory I know very little about. Except for, like, oh, this is Dragon Quest 8. That's part of the Dragon Quest series. But, yeah, people have been throwing around, like, developer names and designer names and stuff. And I know that in Japan, this series is a super big deal, and the people behind it are almost like rock stars over there. Oh, I don't remember who it was. Might have been. It was a video that just came up. Like I watched one video, and it came up as a like. I think I ended up auto playing into it by watching something else. But I love those kinds of videos, like history of games and history of genres and stuff like that. So, and this is a guy who I think each video was like a good length, and I think he did multiple videos. But the first one was talking all about the Ultima series, the very first like computer role-playing games, and how in Japan they saw the Ultima series and was like, hey, we want to do something like that, except with our own spin on it. Chrono Trigger as well, okay. Yeah, I couldn't... There are a few names I would recognize when it comes to, like some of the Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil, but Hideo something or other. But I just don't... It's not information that, like, goes in my head that I retain. Like, Ultima, I remember, is Richard Garriott. He's like British. There's a few developers are, you know... Is it Todd Howard? Bethesda? I was getting confused because I think he looks like Ron Howard, and then I'm like, wait, is it Howard? And then I get confused. It's Todd Howard. But yeah, there aren't a whole lot of devs. I don't have a large roster of game developer names in my brain. Hideo Kojima, that's it. Wow, that thing does not go down easy, does it? Because Dragon Ball, not because of escapes. Okay, so you're... Oh, it looks like we found it. Naturally, I'd love to come in with you, but I couldn't possibly put Medea in danger. I'm sure you'll do a fine job finding the crystal ball without us, G-Law. We'll be waiting here. You be careful in there. It's fine. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to, I'm not gonna find the boss in here. I'm not gonna fight the boss because I'm not high enough level yet. I was a few levels higher in the other game I played trying the boss in here, and he wiped us like no problem. So we need to have a larger health pool before, because his hits will do 20 points at a time. Finding balls in the dark. Who knew? Who knew I'd be good at that? Damn! Hey, Genghis is level 3. So, as far as I know, Brad's the only one in here that has, like, significant time in these games. When you spec your characters, do you have any advice? Like I said earlier, when they gain skills, each one of them has, like, their own special kind of, like, magic-ish type skill that gives them special abilities, and then there's a series of weapon skills. And I've just been, whatever weapon they already are carrying, I've just been pumping points into that, but I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if I need to worry about it that much, but I know you can in a game like this. Sometimes you can screw your characters up by not knowing what you're doing. I don't know if this is one of those games. Okay, I got the map now. Just avoid fisticuffs, okay. Well, boomerang looks good. Like, if we get our hands on a boomerang later, that looked like where you can hit more than one person at a time. Mecha... Mania. Oh, that's not good. Things are armored AF. They're less effective, but you can probably make it work. Oh, he's hurting over there. Okay, let's see if we can get through the combat. Not accelerate. Oh, look, they're picking on my guy who's hurt. Alright, we're gonna finish you assholes off, though. Then we're going in for the heal. Yeesh. That's fine, he's gonna have exactly 30 health needed to heal. Ooh, nice hit, G-Law. Yay! I learned a new spell, heal. Well, unfortunately, I have no magic points, so I can't. That's not going to benefit. Not going to benefit me. Genghis gone? Oh, like Genghis Khan? My other guy's got 17. I think we can let him accrue a little more damage. Wayfarer's clothes? I didn't even check if this is... Ooh. I think G-Law's gonna wear the Wayfarer's clothes. Yep, put that shit on. There we go. Hey, pal. Came to look at the waterfall. I stumbled upon this cave. A waterfall cave. It's so intriguing. I was trying to explore, but I've gone and got myself completely lost. Now I'm noticing I'm having some little texture popping going on here. And I guess that's pretty common if you're using the hardware accelerator and the settings to because what I've done is I've taken the native resolution and I've tripled it, and apparently that can cause, in some places, cause some weird little slight graphical issues. Alright, but I see treasure chests. A leather hat. Oop. You gotta put that on right now too. Okay, it's the same as what that guy's got, but it's better than my little bandana. Oop. Yep, equip it. But he still is wearing the same outfit on the main screen. Hey, more medicinal herb. Damn. All right. Good work, guys. Let me see. That one. We're still good. Yeah, that 20 damage, especially since they're only... Those guys were armored or something, so they're only hitting for 2 points at a time. It's like, holy crap. Yeah, do that more. A skipper. That was a hard hit. Kill the skipper. Okay. The skipper is defeated. I think I can still go. It's a mean tribble. Yeah. He's still smiling, though. Pretty much all the monsters are smiling so far that I've seen. I want to run into some of those devils. The dancing devils. They make me laugh. Alright, kill the slime first. Or we kill the fire spirit first. Let's kill the fire dude first. Ouch! Okay, yeah, get rid of him first. Son of a bitch. Yikes. Okay, time for a little healy poo. Wow, okay. Use that on Yangus. And Yangus, you attack the fire dude. There, he's looking better. Yay, we're doing good now. Let's see, one RPG need to go back to one of these days you haven't played is Skies of Arcadia Legends. Not familiar with it. Got frizzled. Or frizzed. This the fire spirit does. He does look. He's the first monster that does not appear to be happy. No healing. I feel like you're giving me bad advice. I know you're more experienced than me, but he was around from being, you know, KO'd, or whatever they call it when your guy croaks in this game. It would have worked that time. Okay, Brad. I trust you, Brad. Next time I'll certainly do as you advise. Let me see, how are we doing there? 12? Hey, Brad, look, what's that over there? Alright, you can look again. I like this little dude up here. Well, well, you must be really brave to come up and talk to me like this. A man that looked like a peddler came along earlier, but when he saw me, he ran away without saying a word. Anyway, as you probably realize, you'll have to fight me if you want to go any further. What do you think? Brave enough for that, are you? And the first time I ran into him, I said no, because we were all beat up and out of healing herbs. I didn't buy any extras. And by the time we got here, I think we had one left, and we're both around 10 health. And I was just like, nope. And then I stuck up my healing herbs and came back. You say, I'm brave enough for that. Really? You are brave? That means you must be a good fighter. I know, in recognition of your bravery, I'm going to let you through. See what he did there? He looks like a little mushroom dude. And hello, Nolan Wolf. Awu and ka to you, sir. Oh, there's two of those fire bastards? I hate... Okay. Those fire dudes do a lot of damage. Oh, I guess not that time. I guess they cast spells that can do a lot of damage. Oh, no damage. Now it's these little rodent dudes are hurting me. Kill the fire. That's what hurts, is when they do that. Cool. Okay. These guys really take a lot of abuse. Raining on my parade. Ooh, nice. Oh, he's pissed. Okay, we gotta go after that guy. That guy's gonna be a big problem for us. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Yikes. Alright. Looks like the flame dude's out of magic power. Alright. I learned a new spell. Squelch. Sounds kind of gross. I think it's just like cure poison, but... Oh yeah, okay, so I do 2 points. So this is what I've been doing. Like, splitting the points between... Like, courage is like a special thing that he does. Like, the other guy doesn't have courage. But I've been putting, like... Doing like a 50-50 thing. I don't know if that's good or if I should up sword and then up the other one. Maybe I should up one until something good happens and then up the other one. I'm gonna do all clubs for this guy because he's got... See, that's what he has a club, so I'm gonna give him clubs. See how we doing after that fight. 14. I don't like that. I don't care for that at all. It's making me very nervous. And G-Law, I'm still... 18 is okay. I can live with 18. One up and then the other. You wouldn't split too much. Okay. Now, if I go this way, that's where the boss is, and the boss will still turn me into mincemeat. Slurp. Guess what? This passage is a dead end. Do you believe me? No. Why not? That's so mean. Now I feel blue. He's a blue slime. Hey, Mike. Are you proud of me? Look at me. I'm expanding my portfolio. You missed out. Jared Shelton was near her earlier. He was really concerned about where you were because he wanted to hashtag blame you for something. Very concerned. And then he used a bunch of caps, and somebody disciplined him, and I think he got upset and he left. Yeah, I heard this is the best one in the series. That's why I sought it out. 11 is the only one that's on PC. And I was very, very tempted to get it. And it was $42, but I was like, I don't want to spend that much for a game like that. It's just like on a whim, on a very strong whim. Like I've been obsessed over it with that game for a while, but you were work. I feel yeah. That's what I told him. I told him you work long and weird hours these days. And I also said you're not so much into doing stuff to get blamed for anymore. That was like 2016, you know. Let's see. There's no point in me telling you anything. Have a nice day. Have a nice adventure. Bye-bye. 9 is competitor for best? I was just looking at... The general opinions were like... People seem to... The consensus is this is the best one in the series. But I mean, anyone could have their own favorite. But I was just like... That was just like the metadata. Like, like I saw multiple polls, and it's like this one came out on top over and over. Because I guess they really liked the story, and they really loved like the characters in this game. I think was why. All right, we need to kill this dude. Because this dude's a son of a bitch. He hits hard every time. The little flamey dude, he'll hit hard if he casts a spell. But oh no! Down you go. Down you go. There, see? I can deal with 1 point of damage much better than 6 points of damage. Yay! Treasure? But yeah, this is my first time. I think. Well, actually, I have Dragon Quest V. I was mentioning this earlier. I bought it for my my iPhone, and that's that one. I also have Final Fantasy IV. So there's a couple like pretty massive games. But then that's when I discovered I don't really like doing serious gaming on a screen that's this big. What's also not. I mean, playing on the phone's not as good as... If you're playing on like a handheld console, at least they're made for that. But using the touchscreen as part of your controller, for some reason, I don't know. I guess I just go for larger screens when they're available. What did I just pick up there? I didn't even notice. Oops, sorry. Ooh. That's good. Copper sword. Okay. You hate virtual controllers, Nintendo's? Yeah. That's one of the things. It just feels fiddly, you know? Yep. Quip it. Quip that. There we go. And so now I'm going to have him, they're going to go back to town, and I'm going to have him rest so he can get some of his magic points back. Then I won't have to use so many healing herbs. Damn! Speaking of healing herbs, that's a wow. Okay. Time to heal up. Yangus, you keep on that guy. Damn, leave him alone. Sorry, Brad, I used the healing thing. I know you're opposed to that. Alright. I mean, really the only time that I played those games was when we were on the road, and that was my only access to games. And usually when we're traveling and out of town, we're too busy, so I don't have much time anyways. But sometimes I'll find a couple hours where it's just downtime. People are just sitting there looking at their phones, and then that's when I'll start jumping into those games again. Let's see, let's get the other fire guy out, shall we? He can't cast it anymore because he doesn't have magic. Take some risks. Being a lawyer is all about risk management, Brad. Liability. What's it called you're supposed to do? Mitigating the damages. That's what. I had to advise my client to attempt to mitigate the damages. All right, fire out. More out. Those bats, they look so happy. Look at those bright, manically enthusiastic eyes. Alright, now we can move on to you guys. I think we can get through this without healing. Oh, look at that. That's what we like. One-shotting. Yay! That's why I wish in this game if they gained levels, they get all their health and stuff back like some games, but nope. I just realized no. View bag content. Transfer. You can only transfer one at a time? I realize he doesn't have any, and it'd be nice for him to have access to them in battle. Because I think in battle they can't access the bag, right? That's what it looked like. Alright, use that. Here, heal up, buddy. Brad. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm going to heal my dudes. Because I want them to live. Want them to live. Oh, it's okay to heal outside of battle. Oh, okay, good. I wasn't clear on your protocols there. Fire spirits appear. That's not a drag on your efficiency, like doing it in battle. But literally, but seriously, your guy looks like he's one round away from getting. If he's going into a round where he's gonna die. Or, I think you're joking, right? Sometimes I don't know. Because now you're talking like it's you're talking kind of like sensibly, like you don't want to waste turns healing when you don't have to. Like if he's at 7, you gotta go for the goal. I just feel like I'd end up spending a lot of time running to town getting resurrections. I haven't done that yet. Does that cost money when they resurrect you? Alright. Kill the fire guy. Damn you! Damn you, you balls of fire! It's a trudging back and forth that makes it awful. That mole was very tense. Oh, G-Law's hurting. We can make it. We can do this. Oh, so he only gets 1 frizz? I noticed that he's not able to cast it indefinitely. But, yeah, if he has 1 frizz, then that makes... That's a good point. Because aside from frizz, like half the time he doesn't even do damage. Let me see. Yeah, I feel like at 10 I like to heal. So, would you say these games are super grindy? Wow, 1 slime by himself? Alright, that's cool. I mean, I kind of don't mind. I'm kind of in the mood. Depending on which one. You don't think this one is? I'm kind of in the mood to put up with a little bit of grind, if it's got that. Like right now, I'm not progressing straight to the boss because my experience, if I don't have a deep enough hit point pool going into it, the dude will like wipe us. And I'm not, that's one thing that I know in the old games I used to do that all the time. Like the old Final Fantasies and like Ultima was that way too, where you just spend time running around killing stuff to gain experience and gain levels. Because if you try to go straight for the next objective, it's too hard. Crunchyroll is taking money out of your account after you cancel the free trial. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. Bam! Now what you suck. Hope it wasn't too much. There we go. I heard a door open. This is my chair creaking. Yay! I get get 2 skill points. Alright, let's do swords. All swords, all the time, for now. Wait a minute. Okay, this is the way to go. The monsters are spooky? No, it doesn't save automatically. You have to go to the church to save. Look at those little dudes. They're not. These guys aren't spooky. Man, these guys are they're cheering me up. He didn't even hurt. It just bounced off. It's like someone threw a gumdrop at me or something, or gummy bear. Let's go! I gotta get back in before it turns dark. The monsters get harder at nighttime. Of course, on this road, I don't know how much harder they might be, because on the road near town's pretty easy. Easy town. Let's see, is this guy still open? Let's sell. I think I've got some extra crap to sell, don't I? Let me see. I got extra shirts to sell. I'm not gonna sell Yangus. I like Yangus. You have some very unorthodox advice, Brett. I'm not even sure that he can be sold. I feel like that'd be a very dark mechanic if that were something you could do with your companions. Maybe I could eat him. No, I don't think I need to sell anything else. I might get a couple more. I'm gonna get a couple more healing herbs for Yangus. Oop. Go back. No! Wrong button. I almost sold his club. Really buy weapons, Brad? I mean, that's the thing where I don't know when you're joking a lot of times, but the weapons will wipe me out. Well, I guess I can. Makes me nervous. Okay. So so in this game it's actually worth purchasing weapons? Because I know in a lot of games I kind of look at it like you wait to find weapons in treasure chests. But other games you gotta be proactive about buying weapons. But see, like the copper sword is what I found in that treasure chest. Okay, that's a pretty big jump up. 24 to 30? I guess. That's most of my money. It's gonna be Yankus. Yeah, equip it now. You can buy his old thing. I always hate buying weapons in games like this. Spend all the money on a weapon. Then yeah, that's what I worry about. But sometimes, well, I guess to the point. Sometimes in these games though, where you end up with a lot of money, and it sort of comes down to like, well, what else are you gonna use it for? But to top off your weapon damage, like as you get into new areas. Yeah, let's sell his old weapon. Yeah. So that mitigated the costs. You have to really grind to get rich in this game? Oh. Well, I guess that's not going to happen in this game. Final Fantasy games, it seems to be... Eventually, you start just making a lot of money. Nope, let's get out. Bye. I think I'm gonna go to the inn, and then I'm gonna save at the church. And then I'm probably gonna call it a night, because I feel like I could actually stay up later than this, but we got too much going on right now for me to be pulling late nights in the middle of the week. Yep, stay overnight. And then he's doing something in his wagon. To ask him about that, if I remember. Well, it's a little bit less than a month now. So we're looking at December 22nd. So we have basically every day, you know, trying to get a certain amount of stuff done. Because we've been here for a while, so we accumulate a lot of stuff. Or, you know, the place we live in isn't huge, but it's pretty well packed with stuff. So it's going to be a lot of sorting and getting rid of stuff. So we've been doing that, but I noticed this other crap going on. I didn't bring this up earlier, but on Thanksgiving, my uncle, my dad's brother, had a massive stroke. I don't know. I'm not laughing like because it's funny. It's just that's why I said something about like the holidays are like this year and last year. The holidays are just the time when terrible things happen in our family. So he's been in the hospital. It's one of those situations where they don't know if he'll survive, and like he's in like somewhere between stable and critical constantly, and it's sort of like the doctors are saying we just take it 24 hours at a time. Like there's no guarantees, or there's no way for them to say which way it's going to go from one day to the next. So yeah, it does just pile on. So, and that's something that's been screwing with me because we're in the middle of, I'm already stressing about this move. There's been some other drama going off on the side that I don't want to get into on my stream. Let me see. I don't remember if I did this already. So, it's just turning out to be a really, I mean, the move, without any of the other shit, the move itself was stressful enough. Because we're going to have to, you know, find jobs. We're going to be moving without jobs lined up. Well, I know I can do it. It's just you get too much stuff on you. You get too much stuff on you, and it starts getting a little bit overwhelming to sort of be coping with it all at the same time. Let me see. Yeah. So yeah, so that's that's what's going on with that, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. Just the fact that would be that'd be crazy if my dad and his brother die in the same year. That's like too much. Like it's too much for a family to handle. I'm just gonna get out of here. Nope, getting the hell out of here. I think I just, yeah, it's closed. You just like turning off the console. There's no like quit program thing going on. Hey, where's my... There we go. So... But yeah, and just stuff like my phone, just little things, like my phone starting to like crap out. Like it won't, it's hard to get the, I think it might be an easy fix, but I have to go run some errands to see if I can get my phone fixed, because when you plug the charger in, it's like, it's gotten more and more temperamental where I have to like move the wire just right and then leave it alone and it'll start charging. And now it's like third times when I just can't get it to start charging at all. And then as the battery dies down. So still things like that. I gotta take care of that. And then, and then start to do moving stuff. And then on top of that, I'm waiting on work still. That's been stressful too. I mean, it's because of all the spotty, my availability's been real spotty, so I haven't been getting work for the past couple of weeks from my regular job. So anyways, yeah, it's like that's what you get. You all stay around to the end when I keep it positive, and at the end, it's like I'll let G-Law's therapy session begin, where I start telling you all the crap that's going, on, like the heavy shit. But well, the phone's not heavy shit, but the uncle, that's pretty heavy. All right, so I think, let me see. Should we look into a raid? I think I got enough people here for. If I apply a unilateral contract, except on Brad doesn't have to do it. If everyone else does, everyone else is going to get a unilateral contract on you. Where is it at? I just realized I'm like so tired right now. I'm kind of out of it. That average baiters dude is streaming again. That raid didn't go so well. Remember, was it the last one we did? He's this like big channel, and he was streaming, and he only had like 6 people watching him. So I was like, oh, maybe he'd appreciate it. It's like one of these dudes. He's mostly a VOD person, and when he streams, he just doesn't even look at the chat. Time to just unload. Yep, that's right, Nick. Yeah, he was the Fallout. He still is playing Fallout 76. Let's see, who we got on right now that's maybe got less people than me. There's Stat. I thought Stat was a morning guy. Stat's on right now. He's got 791 concurrent viewers, so I don't think we'll do that. If it were 2015, he might notice a raid, but not these days. All right. I think maybe Kenny the Neo Kid is a guy. He's the only person that I see that's got like less people watching than me right now, or enough to where it would make a difference, and who I know. There's people show up on my feed that I'm like, I don't really remember them, or they wouldn't, like, people that I sub to that wouldn't know me though, because I just subbed to them on a raid through someone else. Oh, Pluffaduff, yeah, Pluffaduff, actually that one went well. He was super appreciative. And I thought he was a cool streamer. I guess it was the time before that. Yeah. Let me see here. So we're going to do us a little hashtag Lawhawk raid. all sorts of whatever neato emojis you want to do. However you want that to happen. And, oh my gosh! I didn't even see Matus came in. Matus probably in and out like 15 minutes ago. I didn't even notice. That's how you know I should have quit. I probably should have quit already. Yeah, I got the feeling that Pluffaduff was someone too that, like, the people that hang out here probably like him too. He just seems like that kind of guy. Should never quit. I know I didn't even beat the boss, but, you know, it's like almost 1 in the morning here. Hashtag real life shit. Real life shit, man. Is he really? I don't know him. I just know I recognized the name and I was subbed to him and he seemed real nice when we raided him. I don't know him beyond that. So, well, maybe if you're being serious, you should tell me the dirt in private so I can be warned. And like, if it turns out he's some sort of like sexual predator or some crap like that, maybe I don't want to raid him anymore. But I don't know. It's like, why did we raid a child molester? It's like, I had no idea. Alright. So, let's do this little hashtag Lawhawk raid. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for letting me do my end of stream little dump on you. A little surprise! Family tragedy is happening. Or borderline tragedy. He's, okay, gamesman, what's up, man? Yeah, you just caught me at the end here. Right on time. Right on time for the raid and the unilateral contract. No, I didn't feel like doing my... This is a real last-minute thing. I didn't feel... Setting up my green screen is kind of a production. Like, you see, I'm even wearing a hat. The hat's because I had no plans to stream, so I still had basically my screwed up This is what my hair looks like when I need a haircut, and I haven't put a lot of work into styling it. So it's like, it was a hat. It was a hat day. Hashtag hat. So we're gonna do what's little. Whoop, hold on. Being all violent with my mic. La, ha, ha, re, e, d, e, e. Is lasagna still in here? Holy crap. I was when I started typing hashtag Lawhawk raid, it autofilled lasagna. And I was like, does that mean that person's in here right now? She's been lurking like a son of a bitch. Who are we raiding? We're raiding on Kenny the Neo Kid. He's playing Forgotten Anna. I have no idea what that is, but I know I like Kenny the Neo Kid. So let me give you the link for that. And thank you all for being here. Thank you, Nick. Thank you to Gamesman coming in right at the end. Mr. Brad, Mr. Nolan Wolf, and Matus. I don't know if you're still here, but you know, it's Matus in here, you know, and Contagious. And I don't know, Mike probably had to bug out. Anyways, whoever's here, lurking, thank you for hanging out. And Contagious, there, yeah, you're still there. I know you're like a super lurker. You're like me. But here's your link, and we will see you soon. Oh, Mike is here, eating. Okay, here you go. So I'm still planning on doing a Thursday thing. If crazy stuff's going on or tasks have piled up in an unpredictable way, who knows? But there's still my tentative plan is still to do my regular Thursday thing. This was the random oddball stream tonight. You can thank Brad for that. Brad pushed me in this direction. So here you go, guys. Go check out Mr. Kenny the Neo Kid. Give him a like. Give him a hashtag Lawhawk raid. And enjoy your bone meal. There you go. All right. We're thanking Brad out here. Oh, Matus is still here. What a lurker. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. Nighty night. Hugs and kisses.